everybody, I'm Tom Vasel.
And I'm Roy Canny.
And welcome to 6,000 Games Better Than This. This is where I'm going through Board Game Geek, which is a great website to find all the board games you can. It's the definitive database in the world on board games. And looking at games that are ranked 6,000 and below, and just talking about them. Some are good, some are bad. But they never get talked about very much, for sure.
I'm excited to see how many of these I've actually played.
Roy has not seen the list at all.
Not at all.
Good news. You've played at least one of the games.
Oh, you scrolled through to find one that I would have played?
No, I'm just saying I know this. I didn't pick Roy. We're just going through different people here at Dice Tower. So,
all right, let's see.
Let's get started. Here we go. So first, you played the first game, Roy?
Oh, I have played this. I played this with you.
Nightfall. So Nightfall is a game that actually did not take off like I thought it would. It's ranked 6,301. This is from Ryan Lockett. It is actually, he's the co-designer. T. Alex Davies is a designer. This is a 2v2 game, really, at its best, where you are playing like Knights Against Demons, I think, was it? Something like that.
It had a lot of theme in it, but at the same time felt very abstract as you're actually playing the game. Like, it looks like a super thematic. It has all the Ryan Lockett, like, artwork and everything, and then you play the game, it's like, all right, move over here and do this thing.
But your special abilities really mattered. Like, these are the bad guys, Bone Crusher and Soul Stealer, and these are the good guys. And I like this. I actually liked it a lot. I think you didn't like it as much as me.
I enjoyed it. I think maybe it was Zunya or Z who didn't like it as much. So I think me and you and Mike liked it okay, at least.
I did, but you know what?
Maybe that was a 7.5.
It's funny. It's only 2 years old, but it feels like it came out 10 years ago.
Right. Yeah, it's one that I don't hear anybody talk about at all. So.
All right, then we got Wizards Wanted. This is a game from Mattel.
I like Wizards.
Oh, I remember this game. Okay, so this is, you would not like this game. You know why?
Why?
Because this is secretly an economic game.
Really?
It is. You move around the board and you're buying and selling different cards and getting gems that all those pink gems are money.
I might like that because I like pick up and deliver type stuff if it has that sort of vibe to it, and I like things that are heavy theme. I don't want an economic game that looks like an economic game.
Yeah, maybe you would like it then. It has
sure.
cute pieces. It's not too hard to play, but it's funny because I was like, this was not what I was expecting. It's 23. I feel like I've heard of this game 23 before.
And me. No?
No. Uncharted, the board game. Did you know they made it Uncharted, the board game?
I remember seeing this, but I don't remember hearing much about it at all, which is never really a good sign in the board game industry.
Bondi, no, it's bad. I'm just going to say it straight out. No way.
Yeah, I hate when there's awesome IPs that just don't get the design, like...
Echoes. All right, so here we go. Catacombs, Conquest, Galactic Renaissance, and Escape Room in a Box. All right, so Catacombs, Conquest. This is not
the flicking
like
one?
Catacombs. No, this is a... Wait, was this like an this is an introductory version of Catacombs?
Oh, cool. I'm ashamed to say that I still haven't played Catacombs after all you've raved about it.
Well, they're giving you $1.
I love dexterity. I like dungeon crawls. Like, there's no reason why I wouldn't love Catacombs, but I've just never played it.
We've been talking about doing this one for a We'll Play It Live.
I would love that. That'd be fun.
Catch a Poos, but then Joey went and played it. All right, well, we'll see. Galactic Renaissance. I just played this last month.
This box.
This is very similar to Inish.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know how I feel about it so far. I'm kind of meh on it. You have these cards in your hand, you play a card and do things, but then you can get other cards, like, and you play a card, picks them all back up, that type of thing. But then you can play you get cards that do cooler things. I'm sorry, no, you don't pick them all back up. I'm sorry, it's like a deck. It's more like a deck builder, but a very slow, small deck builder. I don't like the point system. Like,
oh, interesting.
There's a weird thing in this game that if you are like above 20 points, you need to get to 30 in one turn. Something like that. So you need to score 10 points in one turn.
Oh, weird. That's interesting.
And if you don't, you go back down to 20.
You're trying to, like, control planets or something?
Yeah. It's very area control in your face. It's interesting. It's too long, I think.
I'd try it.
Escape Room in a Box is one of my favorite escape room games because, and you can see it here, there's physical stuff in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's some stuff in here, and I don't want to spoil it but like, there's it's not just paper that you're working with. This is one of my favorite escape room games ever, actually.
Oh, that's awesome.
From Mattel. Alrighty, let's see what else we got here. Rolling Stock Stars.
Stock stars.
Subtext. Now, I did not play this one. Did you play this party game?
I definitely played Subtext, but I barely remember it. So that's how good it was. But I remember this is a...
You're drawing hints on cards.
Was this the...
Yeah, I never played this one.
I know we played
Wolfgang Warsch.
I think I played it with Z.
Yeah, possibly.
But yeah, it was one that kind of like didn't leave a very lasting impression. You're just drawing little things, trying to get little lines on stuff.
Nanuk is a weird little game from Steve Jackson that's not bad. I know it sounds weird to say that, but a lot of Steve Jackson games, they make Munchkin and stuff. And this was like, I'm going out on a trip to go hunt. Who's coming with me?
Oh,
and then you have to convince people to bring you as the leader of the party.
Oh, gotcha.
But a polar bear can ruin you. So it's kind of like there's bluffing, all kinds of stuff.
Is that being a little bit of pressure luck sort of thing, or?
Yeah, because you're bidding to see who's going to be the hunter who can go out, and then the hunt begins. It's almost a little bit like...
Welcome to the Dungeon?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
Color Brain. I've not played Color Brain. I played Disney Color Brain.
I played Disney Color Brain a lot.
So basically, your answers are colors. Like you'll say, what's the color of a giraffe baby when it comes out? And then you pick a color from your hand. I like it a lot, actually, the Disney one. So I assume the regular one's good, too.
And it always ends up with those moments where you're like, what? Wait, what? And then you see the picture and you're like, oh, duh. You know?
Everybody was Kung Fu Fighting. Kung Fu Fighting here. This is from Slugfest Games. I gave it a 6. I bet I would give it a lower thing now. Slugfest now is known for only...
interesting. It's
Tales,
like rock,
Red
paper,
Dragon Inn.
scissors-ish, or?
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of funny. This was one of the games I think that might have got stolen when they had that whole truck stolen of games.
Oh, wow.
It's okay. It's been a long time since I played it, though. I ranked that in 2009.
Wow, gotcha.
What is this? Ladder 29, everyone plays by their own rules? Oh, Green Couch Games. Have you heard of this one?
I have not heard about this at all, but I like the firefighter theme. That's kind of cool.
I like the way it looks, too. All right, Sherlock. This is a kid's game. Sherlock is a kid's game in which you are... So, see, this moves 1 that way, this moves 3 that way, and you're trying to figure out, give clues. You know, like you'll flip a card over and then like, which card am I pointing to now? It teaches right and left a little bit. It's really good for kids.
Oh, that's cool.
I enjoyed this one. Really good. It's fine for kids. I
enjoyed it so much it's a 6.
Well, for kids, I ranked their games a little lower. I kept ranking them for me.
Gotcha.
Did you play this one? Casting Shadows?
Casting Shadows?
This is the T-shirt people.
I messed with it a bunch. I didn't actually end up playing through a full game of it. I read.
Did those come in the game?
No, it's standees.
Oh, because those are awesome.
Yeah.
This is the T-turtle people.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So you haven't. So does it look good?
It looks. Reading the rule book, it seemed like it was a bunch of just like combating each other a little bit. I really have to play it to get a good grasp of like exactly how it all comes together.
This is a game I always wanted. Creationary.
Oh yeah, I
it's
remember
with
these.
Legos. This is like one of the highest rated Lego board games.
That's awesome.
Okay, if you're building that out of a tractor, you win the game.
Yeah, for sure.
Good grief. If you can just do that off the top, I'll be like, no, I'm not playing with you.
That's cool.
It's really good.
I wonder, so they have to guess what it is after you build it sort of thing? That's interesting. That looks fun.
Look, here's a game that's not even out yet. Quackity Duel, and it already is this high.
Listen, they had a bunch of playtesters. It has to be out somewhere.
I think it's out overseas.
Somewhere. Yeah, for 200-something votes, it has to be out somewhere.
It's all overseas. Interesting.
Yeah, the way BGG works is you have to have at least 30 rankings for it to actually appear in the list at all, and then you have like a bajillion 5s that are imaginary.
I'm interested in that. I would play that. Ticket to Ride Northern Lights. Wait a minute, I don't have this one. Oh, this is Nordic countries. It's just called a different thing. Okay. Growl. Have you ever played this one? This is a werewolf style game.
I edited your review when it first came out, so I did not play it because of how much you loved it.
Yeah, I did not like it. It's a werewolf game that's just very werewolfy and very guessy. I'm not a big fan. 5 Cucumbers. I hate this game, but some people like it. It's a Friedman Freese trick-taking game with what they're calling cucumbers, but they're clearly pickles. I just remember the game played itself. I was like, why am I even here?
Yeah, that's no fun.
Titan Race. Mario Karts on the kitchen table? Trying to remember this game
I don't remember
now.
this game at all.
Oh, it's like a Mario's.
It looks cool.
It really does look cool.
What did you give it?
A 6?
Never mind.
I must not have thought it was that cool. Oh, yeah, you're just moving these carts around, and it's not as good as it looks. Really looks great, though, doesn't it?
Painted miniatures look really cool. Oh, well.
Sweet Mess. This came out, well, technically this year.
Oh, nice.
Wait, is it out yet? Yeah, it's out. We have a copy in the library.
Mm-hmm.
I played this at Essen.
Yeah. I remember you talking about it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a Mancala type thing, although my copy has much cooler looking chips than those. They're like poker chips. It's really cool little game. Those are the chips, and they're just fun to collect, and you build recipes.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I enjoyed it. And then FTW, which is for the win. That's all it means.
For the win.
I played this one. I did not like it. You're just playing cards, and sometimes you want to play higher, sometimes you want to play lower, and you're just trying to get rid of all the cards from your hand. I found another game I thought played you yourself.
Yeah.
Homeworlds is I think this is one of the games that uses the...
Oh, that's cool, the little pyramid things.
Yeah, from Looney
Looney
Labs.
Labs,
I've
yeah.
heard this one's like a big game based on those pyramids. Piratoons. This is from BlackRock Games. Oh, yeah, you're building pirate ships with the different pieces and putting
yeah.
stuff on. This one could work for kids, I think.
I remember seeing it. I definitely didn't play it.
Then we got, let's see. This one always cracks me up. Von Manstein's Backhand Blow. It's like, what is that? Wutaki, I never did play that one. I meant to play that one. But Millions of Dollars, Penny Paper Adventures, and Liguria. So Millions of Dollars is from...
Oh, interesting.
This is from Matico, and it's just about... So let me show you the cover. So that tells you everything you need to know
Oh, gotcha.
about the game. It's just about collecting illicit money from different things. And the art, it's like very kind of adult almost.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I'm
Holy
like,
smokes.
I'm like, who's this game for? And I remember them telling me, they're like, well, we wanted it to be even more adult. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Penny Paper's Adventures, this was a trio of games. The Penny Paper Adventures, this is the only one I liked. It's a roll and write game. And I forget how it works, but I just remember it was the only one I liked.
Oh, cool.
Liguria is a queen game, and you're going to ask me how it plays. And I'm going to be like, it's obvious. And you're going to say, it's not obvious because they all look the same.
They do all look the same.
Had something to do
not
with
necessarily
dye and
obvious.
colors, and you're moving around a circle.
Okay.
Alrighty. Persian Gulf, Lord of the Rings, Journey to Mordor. Wait, haven't you played this one, Roy?
I have played this one. I reviewed this one on the channel. Like forever ago. This was like pre me working at the Dice Tower. This is a kind of like roll and write.
Roy Canada reviews Lord of the Rings.
Boom.
Journey to
That's
Mordor.
me. How long? What year was that? How long ago was that?
8 years ago.
8 years ago, guys. 8 years ago. That was before I was actually here full time. I did a review of this on the channel.
And?
And it's fine. It's very fine. It's not great. So it's like it's a little bit of press your luck, a little bit just dice rolling, you're checking things off on boxes. I'm not a huge fan of roll and write style games, but it's very much just like, roll the dice, oh, did I get a thing? Okay, check this. Roll the dice, I did get this? Okay, check that. Nah. It didn't really give me like a big Lord of the Rings vibe. I would love to see something that give me more of that.
Here's a game that's coming out this year called Middle Ages.
Oh, interesting.
But I'm actually really interested in it because it's a remake of Majesty for the Realm, which I like.
Oh, cool.
With cards. So I don't know why they're calling it Middle Ages, though. What a weird name. I must hate this Dice War Light of Dragon game because I gave it a 3. Oh, yeah, you just roll dice and count stuff, and it's garbage. Look at that nonsense.
Oh, gotcha.
This one I think you've played.
I do like Unlock Kids. It was a lot of fun. I played this with my kids in different groups, and it was fun.
I'll go farther. I think this is one of the best kids games in existence.
Gotcha, yeah.
I think they're great. Oh, this is the newer one, right? 2020?
Yeah, so I think I maybe haven't played this one particularly. I played the other one.
Well, it's both good. They're both really good.
Yeah.
All right, Camel Up Off Season. Did you play this with me that one night at Gen Con?
I did not play this one yet, no.
Well, you're not going to, because you're basically collecting resources on these camels, and you're like kind of pushing your luck to see how much stuff you get off the camels.
Oh, interesting.
This one went nowhere. People
doesn't
aren't
have,
talking about it.
at all in it?
Has nothing to do with that. It's not even
wow.
related to Camel Up other than there's camels in it.
Oh, interesting.
Ideology, the War of Ideas. I've heard of that before. Full Throttle. That reminds me of wasn't there
I don't know why
a video game of that? That's a Friedman Freeze game. Carnage. This one here, I've always loved the cover of this one.
Oh, yeah, it looks cool.
Like everyone's going to die in this thing. And that's what this is a
battling
you're
game?
just playing a bunch of
building
cars at
pyramid?
each other. It's very light, if I remember correctly.
Oh, gotcha.
It wasn't great, but I just love the idea of like, war!
Yeah, that's cool.
Long live the Queen. Martian Chess. This is another Pyramids game.
Yeah, it looks like
this is actually one of the best ones in the bunch.
Oh, wow, that's
like
wild.
a weird, funky board. Kim Joy's Magic Bakery. I don't think I played that one, but finally, this one. Have you ever played this?
No, I've seen the cover a ton of times. I've seen it on top 10 lists.
This is, well, it's a weird, funky game. So what it is each turn of the game, you have these little workers, and you're sending them out you send them out to these different areas on the board. And they're like 3D areas that you're going to put them out on. And so if you send them into we call it the Love Hut, then you get some more workers.
I remember you talking about that. Yeah,
and then the different spots here, but then you throw them down this cube tower, and they come out and they kill stuff.
Did we do a live play of this?
We
I feel
might
like we
have.
did a live play of this, and I ran it. That's why I know what this is.
It's super silly of a game, right?
Yeah, for sure.
But I like it a lot. It's one of those games I find to be charming and interesting.
That's funny.
So of all the games today on this list, I'm going to give the nod, I think, to the Unlock for Kids. I think that's the best game here.
Huh. Well, actually, I don't know what would be better. I don't remember all the ones that we said that I played, but
Nightfall you played.
I think Unlock for Kids is better than Nightfall. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to go back to Nightfall, and I want to play the rest of Unlock for Kids.
Yeah, that's a good thing to go to. Let us know what your favorite game is in the comments below. We will, that way there's some good games in here. We haven't got to the bad ones yet. That's not till like 11,000. Actually, there are some bad ones in here. Anyway, thank you, Roy, for joining me.
Yes.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel.
And I'm Roy Candy.
Have fun gaming. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video from the Dice Tower. Hey, you want to learn more about us, communicate with us? We have a Facebook group, we have a Discord channel, lots of different ways to get involved with the Dice Tower. You can find that in our Linktree link below. So just click that, it will take you, and you can communicate with us on Facebook, join our Facebook groups. There's lots of cool things that you can find and become part of the Dice Tower. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tom Vasel.